Hi, welcome to Pilates by Georgette.com. This is the Pilates Advent and today is day 3. Welcome to class. I really hope you're going to enjoy this class. We're going to be working on strengthening the bottom muscles a little. So we're going to start today by having a little lie down on our fronts. So take yourselves down into lying. Now I'm not going to be using a pillow in front of myself. I'm going to be propping myself up through on my arms. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you could use a pillow, particularly a small pillow under the front of your pelvis might offload your back a little, but we're not going to be here for too long, so don't worry. In this posture, I want you to go ahead and float your right leg up, squeezing your bottom on that side. 1, squeeze the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bend that right heel in towards the bottom and then stretch it out. Lift the leg to tighten it and lower back down. So bend the heel, stretch it straight, lift it up and lower down. Bend the heel, stretch it straight, lift it up and lower down. And then continue with me doing this movement pattern. Squeeze and release. Bending in the heel, stretching away, squeezing up and releasing. Just keep that connection working through the legs and bottom. You have got now 5 more. Squeeze and down. And 5, stretch, squeeze and down. And 4, stretch, squeeze and down. And 3, stretch, squeeze and down. And 2, stretch, squeeze and down. And 1, stretch, squeeze and down. And relax that leg. We'll take a little break in this position before we come back to do the other sides. So just gently push up through your arms, tuck your knees underneath you, and I want you just to arch and stretch out the lower back. Arching up the back and releasing it. You can get quite tight in your lower back when you're lying on your front. So if you do struggle, do try the pillow underneath the front of the pelvis, just to keep some space there in the back. Good. Sit into the prayer, stretch that movement, and release it back out. Good, that should have eased any tension. Let's drop down now, guys, and do the left side. So return yourself down into lying. And with your left leg, we're going to start with the squeeze of the toes to the mat and lifting that leg up, tightening through the hip. 1, 2, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Curl the heel into the bottom, stretch it out straight, point the toes, lift up and release. Bend at the ankle, curl to the bottom, stretch the legs straight, point the toes, lift and release. And keep working there. Bend and stretch and lift and release, and bend and stretch and lift and release. And keep going. Keep that squeeze on those glute muscles. This is such a good way to tighten and activate those stabilizers for the pelvis. And squeeze and down, keep going, in, out, squeeze and down, in, out, squeeze and down. 3 to go, lift and down, and 2, lift and down, and 1, lift and down. Good. Put both hands underneath you and again push up. But this time, drop back onto your elbows. And we're going to work the bottom again on the right. So we're going to lift that bottom up and tap it down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up on 10. And the same exercise we did before. Heel in, straight leg, tap and lift. Heel in, straight leg, lower and lift. Heel in, straight leg, lower and lift. You've got it. Now keep that work. We started the movement in line. We have progressed the movement into this position. Good. Curling in, stretching long, toe, lower tap and lift. Curling in, stretching long, lower tap and lift. And just keep pumping through that glute muscle. 3 more. In, out, tap and lift. And 2 more. Tap and lift, and 1 more. Tap and hold it up, bend it in, 10 pulses, finishes that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! Bring that leg all the way forward, heel to the opposing hip, and sink into that stretch. So having just worked that bottom muscle, we're now stretching it out to loosen any tension. If you'd rather drop down, you can drop all the way into that stretch, and that's a nice place to be with your elbows in line with the front of your mat. As you exhale, just push through those backs into extension for your spine. Inhale to lower, and exhale to push back up, pressing through the hip and back and bottom. Inhale to lower, and exhale through pushing up. If you can step those hands in closer to the body and just push that body up a little bit more, making that back work into extension, that's a really nice stretch for the back, bottom, and the other side on the hip. Inhale and exhale, and release. Let's release that hip out, and let's do that same workout now on the left side. So drop to the elbows and start pushing that leg up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From this position, you're going to curl into the bottom, stretch long, lower down, tap, and lift. In, out, tap, and lift. In, out, tap, and lift. And keep working there for me. That lovely squeeze on that core. In, out, tap, and lift. 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 4 more of these to go. Keep tightening, making sure that when you're bending your knee towards your bottom ribs with your knee nice and high and in line, so you've got a good way to lower and lift. And 3, down, 2, down, and 1, down. Lift it up, bend it in. 10 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that one all the way through to stretch that side out. Drop into your elbows again. And again, we'll work into our extension. Hands flat in front of you. Exhale, push through. Let your chest lift up. Your heart shines forward. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lifting up and through. And inhaling back down. Exhaling up and through. Inhaling back down. One more. Exhaling up and through. And inhaling back down. Bring those hands in front of the knee. We're going to go a little higher now if you can, driving up through the chest, lifting up through the back. Hold that position. Inhale and exhale breath here. Nice and strong through that core. Well done. And release that out. Good. Let's take both knees back and we'll finish today's little Advent workout with a prayer stretch. Wide on the knees, heels in, bottoms directly down onto those heels, and then fingers reaching forwards and really stretching the chest down, holding this position. Inhale and exhale breath. And stay here for as long as you need to. Taking your time, taking your breath, just centering your body. Just setting that intention from your workout, carrying that activated bottom through life. So important that those bottom muscles are strong and stable. And when you're ready, let's come out of that stretch slowly. Good. And release. Well done. Day 3 done. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. You never know what's behind that Advent door. Take care. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.